Uh, yeah. Yeah.
In Bali, there are two active volcanoes. The Indonesian archipelago, including Bali, is situated directly on top of the Pacific Ring of Fire. As a result, there are active volcanoes on all of the islands that Bali is surrounded by. In the case of Bali, two of them, Mount Agung, Bali's most recognizable landmark and the peak considered to be most sacred by the locals, is one of the two volcanoes in dispute. Secondly, there is Mount Batur. Although they are very different experiences, you can climb any of these mountains and truly get to experience being on top of an active volcano. Anyone with a basic level of fitness can climb Mount Batur, which is extremely famous for morning ascents. On the other hand, Mount Agung is a lot more difficult and perilous. Bali consists of 4 islands. The fact that Bali is actually made up of 4 islands is another obscure truth about the island. Contrary to what many people think, there is not simply one island. The majority of tourists just go to Bali's main island and stay there the entire time. This makes sense because it includes the majority of the real estate in Bali. However, they are skipping out on some of Bali's most breathtaking natural beauty. Indeed, the smaller Nusa Islands off Bali's southeast coast make up the other 3 islands. These islands are Nusa Lembongan, Nusa Senengan, and Nusa Penida. Many people are shocked to learn that Nusa Penida is where the majority of the beautiful and well-known beach photographs they see in Bali were taken. Bali has a large number of black sand beaches. The majority of images of Bali beaches you will encounter will include stunning white or golden sands. These beaches are wonderful, but they are really only present in a few areas of Bali. Black sand beaches can be found on most of the island, including the remainder of Bali. These are a product of the numerous volcanic eruptions over time. You can find some very dark beaches if you travel to East Bali, which is close to Mount Agung. They are pretty different from what you would anticipate and provide fantastic opportunity for pictures. The beaches in Bali's southern regions are not quite as dark. They have a sort of gray tint and aren't especially white either. Even in the well-known Kuta beach, go to the Bukit to see truly white sand in Bali. Both Uluwatu and Nusa Dua offer stunning white beaches. However, Nusa Penida Island has what are undoubtedly the most stunning golden sands. Not all monkeys are cute. I hold this to be one of the fascinating truths about Bali. Since it is so true, many visitors who travel to Bali from nations without their own monkey populations consider seeing monkeys to be a must-do, but take care, they may be vicious at times and are very, very mischievous. Anyone who has visited Bali multiple times or an expat who now resides here will be able to tell you the finest locations to watch monkeys. The monkey forest in Sangha and the monkey forest in Ubud are the most obvious sites to see them. Uluwatu Temple is the alternate location. However, keep in mind that the monkeys will steal anything that is not carefully held onto at all 3 of these locations. If you're not cautious, your phone, sunglasses, and camera will all vanish into the treetops. Backpack zips can even be opened by them. Regardless of what the staff at Ubud claims, the monkeys there are highly skilled at doing this. Baby carriers are seen everywhere. Babies in Bali are revered as miniature angels, and the spirits continue to guard them even after birth. For the first few months of their existence, babies are carried around to maintain that protection. The protection is maintained since their feet are above the ground. A major ceremony is held a few months later, during which the infant is finally allowed to touch the ground.
Leave a comment if you have any questions and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.